Okay, guys. Okay, so here's another thing that I found absolutely weird. I didn't realize until lately just how often Nate kept interjecting himself into this, right? So right away he's the first one and interjects himself, hey, I have the footage, and the nail in Chris Watts' coffin, so to speak. And now here he is again. I'm going to play this, and again, it's muted for some reason for the first little bit, and we'll go over some of my thoughts on here. Um, it's bizarre to me, so I'm gonna play it. It's muted for a minute, and then you'll hear him say it's almost like he's checking what he's allowed to tell people or whatever. It looks again like he ran back out to them, like he's trying to me, it's like he's trying to make sure he knows what's going on. So who is he reporting back to? Again, I believe that it is my opinion that Nate interjected himself to keep track and to know what was going on because he's perfect right there. He's the neighbor. And I didn't realize until today that his house was already up for sale prior to this murders, as well as he had a truck the night of the murders going. His mother-in-law's truck was stolen and he couldn't get the police the films that they needed right away because his mother-in-law's truck was stolen the same night as the murders. Very interesting. So here he is. Again, it's muted for a minute, so I don't know what he's saying. But she'll turn the sound on in a second here, and she's trying to reassure him. Yep, it's okay.
Dog's taken care of.
At least I can tell them that.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
At least I can tell them what. So to me, it looks like he came out there and was just kind of like trying to get some information. I mean, so, and she's just reassuring him, and okay, so at least I can tell him. Tell who? So again, interjecting himself, who is he going to report back to? Okay, and again, you can see this is a longer video, but a lot of it is just this police officer standing outside and you're seeing around. I'm going to just let this play for a minute before I fast forward because I also like to look in the windows there and you can kind of see the shadows of the people in there, but I'm nosy. I like to just kind of take a peek around, so I'm going to let it play through for a minute, even though Nate comes back out again later on through here. Really a beautiful home.
It's fine.
I promise. It's over there. I know. I want to see you bring him out, so I'm going to root and holler. Trust me, because I know he's done it.
so I'm going to fast forward a little more to when Nate comes back out and is talking to her for a minute, because you really don't miss much. It's just a lot of her just standing out there. So let me fast forward.
Going to be lucky to get him in the kennel and out the door at this point. So I know that.
Okay, so it is Chris Watts' sister Jamie coming to pick up Dieter, the dog, I believe. And they won't even let them in the house or around the house, of course. Which is really weird because they let N.A. and her son and daughter wander the house. They let all these other people that shouldn't have. But I can see now, 2-3 days after the murders, 2 days after, they're now securing it and not allowing even Jamie Watts to go in to get the dog.
Folks are here to pick up the dog.
Okay. I'm gonna try to catch her first. Just keep her outside.
Copy. So it's going to be a few minutes. They're trying to catch that dog. So.
And what about, like, I mean, is it possible to get, like, food and all that good stuff? I know.
Probably not. I mean,
They're not going to release.
no, it's not going to happen. I can't.
If possible, he has a black blanket that's usually on the couch.
He's being really uncooperative. So
Not
we're going to
shocked.
be lucky to get him in the kennel and out the door at this point. So I know that's not the best news, but for right now, we can at least get him out. Meanwhile, just stay here. Like I stopped you guys. Can't have anybody going past the property line, so just hang. We'll get him to you, okay?
Okay. So they get Dieter, but then Nate comes back out.
I got dog food. I don't. What's your last name?
Ren. W-R-E-N-N.
Hi.
With the
DA's office. I get. What's your last name?
Need to see IDs? Probably
you,
can't hurt,
you
huh?
definitely don't look like media. What's your last name?
Ren. W-R-E-N-N.
What's your first name?
Steve. Roach. R-O-C-H-E. Patrick.
I will let them know that you're on your way up because I believe they have the door locked at the moment. Perfect 975-989.
That's so far.
I'm sending DAs up to the front door.
Okay, copy.
Is it good to go?
I mean, is it me or does that guy just even... I'm just... Something's off. It seems a little off right there. Gives me a little Saul vibe if anyone watches Breaking Bad. Just seems a little sketch. Now this isn't too much longer, and Nate will come back again.
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you. I won't go past that.
I figure y'all figure.
Okay, and now here comes it. Excuse me, ma'am. Here comes Nosy Nate. Excuse me, ma'am. Here I'm gonna come back out again.
Get that out by this point.
My camera is what gave you guys all this information.
Okay.
You guys have our password and everything.
Okay.
Is there any way you can send someone over that would know about that and know what we need to do as far as that whole situation is concerned?
What do you mean? What situation?
They have our password, they have everything. Should we change our password now, or should we leave it open for investigation? I don't know what
I
to do
will
with it.
have the detective in charge of the case contact you.
Thank you.
Right now.
Okay, so you're worried about your damn password to your little thing where they took the videos from you and stuff. To me, this is now his second time in the same night coming to play. Excuse me, ma'am, and he didn't wait too long before the DAs went in there, right? So the DAs come, sign himself in, go in there, and here comes Nosy Nate because he wants to know what's going on over there. You can't tell me that he's not interjecting himself to report back. This is ridiculous. Come on. I mean, he excuse me, ma'am, this isn't something that was that important. He could have actually called. This is something I'm surprised he didn't think of before. This is something that is not anything. It's just him trying to engage and find out what he can. He is reporting back to somebody.
No,
Well, not.
definitely isn't the time.
Well, obviously.
Probably not.
See, this is not the proper time. This isn't a proper question. This is something that he is just using as an excuse to try and interject himself. And why? Because he wants to know what's going on. While he may be just that nosy, he sure has balls with knowing what's happening. And first thing he says, I'm the one who gave you all of the stuff that you needed. I'm the one who gave you the video tapes that you needed to help with the case. Like, he is interjecting himself way too much, and I've said it all along from the beginning. There's something sketch about this guy. There just is. He keeps interjecting his goddamn self. Not appropriate question for a not appropriate time. And he waited until he saw those men go in that house to run back out again. Excuse me, ma'am?
Not in the next couple days.
Obviously.
But
I just want to know.
I'm being like, oh, obviously. I just want to know. Obviously.
Good copy.
is it good to go?
Or like.
Yep, I will have them contact you. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep, you bet.
And again, like, are you serious right now? Come on, Nate.
What do you mean? What's
Being kind of rude, Nate.
I will let them know that you're on your way up because I believe they have the door locked at the moment. Perfect 975-989.
They're gonna walk in the house. I want to see how long after they walk in the house is Nate running out, flagging her down.
That's so far.
I'm sending DAs up to the front door.
Okay, copy.
Is it good to go?
Thanks.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you.
Alright, so they're saying that.
I won't go past that.
Okay, so they barely get in the door, and here comes Nate. So Nate sees them come in and sign in, and he can't even hold it in to run in. And then I do see he's catching attitude.
I figure y'all figured that out by this point.
My camera is what gave you guys all this information.
Okay.
You guys have our password and everything.
Okay.
Is there any way you can send someone over that would know about that and know what we need to do as far as that whole situation is concerned?
What do you mean? What situation?
They have our password, they have everything. Should we change our password now, or should we leave it open for investigation? I don't know what to
I
do.
will have the detective in charge
see
of the
what I'm saying?
case contact you.
Thank you.
Right now,
Well, not.
definitely isn't the time.
Well, obviously.
Probably not in the next couple days.
Obviously.
But
I just want to know. Obviously, do we leave it open? Don't touch it. Do we?
right now, I would not touch it.
Okay. That's.
And then I'll have him contact you.
That's all I'm
Because he's got all your information.
Yeah.
Because I gave him all your information.
That's all I'm
Yep.
asking.
Yep.
Is because I don't know what to do with it.
Do nothing
Well,
for now.
okay. I just, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what to do. I've never been through this before. Like.
Again, he's really just trying to interject himself. He didn't need to go and do all that. It's just highly inappropriate. If you guys can't smell something wrong with this nosy neighbor Nate, I don't know. I mean, it is common sense. He's even saying, well, yeah, obviously. Well, obviously. This is just so inappropriate. And the second time he's ran out there. So he ran out there already the first time. He, like he said, he gave everything they needed. He ran out there within 15 minutes and put the nail in Chris's coffin immediately because he had all of that shit queued up. Within 15 minutes of police showing up? I don't think so. There's something off with Nate. It's insane. This did not need to happen. It didn't need to be asked. Why is he doing this? It's because he is trying to interject himself. He is reporting back to somebody, and gee, I wonder who.
Yep, I will have them contact you, okay?
Thank you.
Yep, you bet.
Okay, so that's all I wanted to point out on this video, you guys. Again, Nate is not acting normal. It's so bizarre, and now I'm seeing even more that just makes me like none of that needed to happen. He's clearly reporting back to somebody. It's clear as crystal for me to see that. I hope you guys have a good night. I'll put some more out tomorrow. Just doing it now, quiet, while the kiddos are in bed and nobody is pounding on the roof up there. So, love you guys, and also want to say a big thank you to everyone for all of the new subs. And some of you are saying you're catching up because you've come from the other side or whatever, and that you guys are able to catch up on some videos here, and I'm glad that you guys have that as a little lounge to catch up with one another. You girls know who you are. So it doesn't bother me one bit. Bye, guys.